Okay. So we are running late, so I'm just gonna click the damn thing and let's just get involved here. Um, just want to give a quick second to shout out all of you who've been hitting that membership. Thank you so much. Um, it really, hey, enough, and it's gonna mean the world to me. Come the end of the month when that horrible YouTube check comes, this is going to make a major difference with you guys being members. It'll be one hell of a difference. So I'm going to make sure that you guys who have become members, uh, you get something special every single month, more than every single month, as often as possible. So keep an eye out on the community tabs. Keep an eye out for extra videos. I haven't figured out how to do extra live streams, separate live streams. I have no idea how to do that yet. I tried. Um, yeah, just bear with me. Just bear with me as I work out the kinks and all that crap. So, um, I went to go somewhere. So let's just do a roll call. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna go all the way back. Unexplained Ben, good to see you, my friend. Miss Linda, Cashew, RG, welcome. Janelle, good to see you. Making a chocolate cobbler, aka a heart attack. Bob, what's up, brother? Rob S, welcome in. All right, I think we got everyone for now. I'm sure there's some of you hanging in the back, and that's fine. And that is fine. So, I was gonna go to a new place. All right. We know how it goes with me, right? But for those of you who might not, I get these like envisioned locations. Sometimes I don't know where they are. Uh, Sometimes I kind of got to figure it out a little bit, and this was one of those occasions. So I've had my mind set on trying to do some stuff, right? With traveling, and one of the things I wanna do, but the AC didn't get fixed, right? So one of the things I want to do, but I'm gonna push it back towards fall, late summer. I don't know why. It seems like that's what I'm supposed to do. So, but we were gonna go up to the Lake Champlain area, which is home of Champ. Champ is like the northeast Nessie, Loch Ness. Um, so they call it Champ because it's in Lake Champlain. It's similar to our Whitehall Bigfoot, right? The whole town's behind it. It's a really awesome thing. There's plenty of sightings. There's really famous photos. And I've just been very drawn lately to talk about the things that are in the water. We talk about elementals and stuff all the time. So I've been very drawn to talk about the things in the water and the lore behind it and things like that. So Long Island is definitely very famous, especially out east towards Montauk. It's very famous for sightings, fishermen sightings on sirens or mermaids, however you want to put it, right? So we are going to be out there at one point, sometime soon. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe collecting a bunch of videos and doing different things, and then maybe having somebody help me put a collective together on them and making like a almost like an unseen world type thing of cryptids and folklore. You know, one of the main things. So I think I'll do it with the. I think I'll do a short video there. Perhaps we'll go to Lake Ronkonkoma as well. Maybe if I could figure out how to live stream there for the members, maybe I'll do it like that. If not, maybe I'll do it for everybody. But we'll dive into that. We'll dive into that story very soon. The Indian princess. Um, That's always a good one. It's been around forever. It instills fear in, everybody: mothers, men, grown men, mothers, girlfriends, wives, everybody, everybody. They fear this lake because of the folklore. If you looked at it, if you didn't know what you were looking at, you would just say, "Beautiful, it's hot, let's jump in." But every time I've gone in there, I've never really gone in there. Like, I refuse to take like a kayak out to the middle, or like, do anything more than from the shore. Even my dad used to tell me too, don't take your ass in there. Danny, what's up, buddy? Paradox, good to see you. Paranormal Highway, welcome. Um, where I was gonna go earlier is I won't give the location, but it is a known place where this place does not. It's actually on. Those channels that say places that don't even look real, places that don't seem real, and they show places all over the world, and they're like crazy looking places. This is on the list, and it's not far from me. And I've never been there. So what I was gonna do is just go grab my bare feet, uh, and just kind of walk around and see what I could see. Go in and out of the water, feel what I could feel. And I got about 5 minutes down the road, and I damn near had a heat stroke. So we're back, and it was on my mind. So what I did was, before I turned around, instead of just coming back and just saying forget it, today's a wash, I set up a live stream, and here we are. So that being said, when we go there, I will make a video for you guys, and I will um I'll, you'll like the video, I think. I've never been there, so I'm only seeing pictures of the place, but it looks amazing. It looks really, really amazing. A lot of you guys like when we do the bluff hikings and we do the stuff along the water. So this is like, that on steroids. And yeah, yeah, so I'm really excited about it. And I will go down there today. It will happen today. I will go there today. Apparently, from what I'm gathering from the locals, it's very hard to find parking because there's not a lot of it, and it can get a little popular and a little busy. So we will see. We will see. You're not that close, buddy. So for now, I'm gonna give you a brief background on the Indian princess of Lake Ronkonkoma, okay? And then we'll do this again. Uh, I'll add it in. I'll go on location, and I'll show you the spot. And I'll let you guys kind of feel it. Feel it for yourselves, because it's not a joke. Like, it's not just some bullshit. Like, it is as legit as it comes. This folklore has been around forever. So let's dive right into that. Judy, welcome in. I figure I'll just give you some background now. Are you guys interested in that? Do you want to hear? Is that cool? Do you want to hear about that or no? Or do you want to talk about something else? There's a lot of different things we could discuss. And then also, you got to keep in mind, Brian Montauk is Strange has captured something on a cam once that I'll add into this little short documentary that we'll make about it. Yes, give it to us. Okay, cool. Thanks, Eric. Um, he's captured something on a cam where there was something out of Montauk standing on a rock, crashing in the waves, and it was there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then he had checked back day in, day and day and day in and day out, and there was nothing there. Nothing prior and nothing after. So, okay, on board, go for it, Marinara. Yes, give it to us. Okay, all right, guys. So, oh, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Sorry. Uh, I have it stored in my other phone. Indian Princess of Lake Ronkonkoma. It's actually a location. Believe that? Huh, look at that. They actually have a sign up of this as like, so all along like Long Island they actually have like signs up for historical things. And that's one of the historical signs they have up. It says Indian Princess of Lake Ronkonkoma legend says she claims one male each year by drowning to be with her at bottom of lake as she seeks her true love. So it's similar to like a Romeo and Juliet story, right? You'll see as we go. This is something that a gentleman decided to start carving out of some of the trees nearby. Um, that's one that he made out of one of the trees, and then this is one that he started making too, and this one started coming out really well. So I do believe he put them on like opposite sides. I'm not positive. Uh, I mean, they came out. Look at that. They came out really well. Look at that one. This one's really nice. So this is when they were making it. I remember when they were making it, there was scaffolding up there and stuff. That guy was up there almost every day, no matter what the weather. And it really came out good. Oops, sorry. Really came out pretty good. All right, so let's dive in. Um, the Lady of the Lake. All right, let me type it in the way I typed it in last time. Lake Ronkonkoma. Yeah, it's weird. All right, let me see if I can find the same way I got it last time. All right, I'm just gonna read what is here, okay? If you guys don't mind. Oh, this looks like it's good enough. Legends of Lake Ronkonkoma. Ghost princesses and spirits have supposedly haunted Lake for years. The myths and legends surrounding Lake Ronkonkoma would be easy to dismiss as silly superstition, where it were it not for the eerie reality. For many decades, some drowned in the Lake Ronkonkoma almost every year. Lake Ronkonkoma is Long Island's biggest and deepest lake. For some time, Indians thought the lake was bottomless because people who had drowned there would often just disappear. This lake is not big, and there's no current. There's no, uh, it's not rough water. There's a shore nearby, like, not far in any direction, and they would just disappear. I thought it was bottomless. That's how much this lore really sets home. I thought it was just, seriously. I thought nobody still found the bottom, but apparently somebody maybe did. So their bodies never recovered. However, even though the myth persists, the lake is certainly not bottomless. It measures about 70 feet at its deepest point. The most prevalent legend is about Princess Ronkonkoma, an Indian princess who died at the lake in the mid 1600s. One version of the story is that she was walking across the ice one winter when she met and fell in love with an English woodcutter named Hugh Birdsall. Hugh Birdsall, who lived across the lake. However, her father, chief of the Sasquatch tribe, sound familiar? Forbade their relationship. So every day for 7 years, she would write letters on a piece of bark, row to the middle of the lake, and float the letters across the lake to Hugh. Then, after all those years of being kept apart from her love, she rowed to the middle of the lake and stabbed herself to death. There are variations of this particular story, such as the princess drowned herself after learning about her lover's death, and that her body washed up in Connecticut, which ties into the idea that the lake is bottomless and that there are underground channels to other lakes. While there's no proof the princess ever existed, Hugh Birdsall was a real person who eventually moved back to England and got married there. In any case, the story goes that she claims a boy's life every year, either to avenge her lover's death or to try to find herself a soulmate in death. And the statistics back up this curse. Of all the recorded drownings on this lake, the vast majority have been young males. Dr. David S. Something was the head lifeguard at Lake Ronkonkoma for 32 summers and says there were at least 30 deaths in that time. All males. All males. 30 deaths in 32 years were all males. Now, mind you, these are strong males. They're not like they're capable of swimming, and this water is not, tough water. There's nothing about it. Like, you could literally splash around and have a good old time and whatever. No problem. On the program Weird US, which aired on the History Channel in 2005, that lifeguard explains that one of the biggest challenges was the visibility in the lake. Is non-consistent after about the first 10 feet. If anyone submerges lower than that, no one will be able to rescue the person because the lake becomes enveloped in total blackness. In 1965, that lifeguard, his name, whatever, had a recurring nightmare about trying to complete a rescue. He dove deep into the lake and panicked because he lost his orientation. When he got to the surface, he heard fireworks. Although the lifeguard was not previously interested in the paranormal, he believed his dream was a warning that someone was going to drown on the 4th of July. He warned his staff of 11 lifeguards, and sure enough, late that afternoon, an epileptic 15-year-old boy had a seizure and went down in the water. The lifeguards dove for over 45 minutes and did everything they could, but could not find the boy. As the lifeguard swam back to the surface after his dive, fireworks went off. The Long Island paranormal investigators take a particular interest in Lake Ronkonkoma as well, partly because their group is based in Ronkonkoma. They've been investigating urban legends, homes, and businesses for signs of paranormal activity for 7 years using a host of instruments that include Geiger counters, thermometers, cameras, motion sensors, wind meters, voltage meters, and ion counters. Their ongoing investigation at Lake Ronkonkoma have been inconclusive. We use, I guess this is them talking, parentheses, we use electromagnetic field meters because, EMF meters, because current theories indicate that, current theories indicate that a spirit manifesting will either give off an electrical field higher than what is the normal reading, or that spirit may use the current electrical field in order to manifest itself, which would alter the reading, says the group co-founder Robert Levine. While at the lake, we observed higher EMF fields than what we would have expected to encounter. However, we remain unsure if this was caused by buried or nearby electrical power lines, nearby homes or businesses, or something else. Levine isn't convinced that there is a curse here despite the drownings. You must remember that the lake is larger and deeper than many people realize, that combined with alcohol can spell out disaster waiting to happen for some people. Okay, see, that's bullshit right there. Because if he's a paranormal investigator and he's here for that particular reason, and he's talking about alcohol being if you look through the history of the people who drowned here, they are not they're not intoxicated. Like, it's literally always a perfect concoction cocktail to make them drown. Like, you know what I mean? Like the epileptic and then the fireworks and then that made him drown. You know what I mean? And then like strong swimmers and then like literally there was one kid that literally told everybody over and over and over again, I need to go out there. I need to go out to the middle. And he was like, he was a little bit off, this kid. And like everyone was like, no, you're not allowed to go out there. Like, it's too dangerous for you to be out there alone. He wasn't supposed to go nowhere alone. And he literally just kept telling everybody he was going to go out there and like drown himself. Like he's like, I need to be there. He's like, I need to be there. I need to be there. And nobody listened to him. It was like nobody could hear him until he was canoe up. Just weird shit, man. But some of these people are super strong swimmers, totally sober, just out there, just swimming. Another person who agrees with Robert is author Michael R. Ebert, who must be the foremost authority on the legends of Lake Ronkonkoma. He published the spiral-bound book, The Curse of Lake Ronkonkoma, in 2802, and it is available on the Sachem, Connecticut, and Smithtown libraries. The first time he remembers hearing about the lake's curse, he attended Ronkonkoma Junior High School in the 90s. One of his classmates drowned in the lake. If I remember correctly, he and some friends were supposed to be drinking beer on a rowboat and were horsing around when he fell in and was unable to swim to the shore due to his bulky winter clothes. A kid couldn't swim to the shore because of his winter clothes. A teenager. Fuck out of here. His college graduation searched for more information at the lake's legend in local history books, but found which convinced him to write his own book. He spent about 6 months visiting libraries and the Lake Ronkonkoma Historical Society to research articles, maps, and geographical studies dating back to the early 90s. I think we're almost done here, guys, so one sec. In addition to the stories about Princess Ronkonkoma and the Bottomless Lake, Ebert also found several other mysteries, such as the way the lake rises and falls with no relation to local rainfall. That's interesting, right? With no rainfall, it rises and drops, rises and drops. Dropping is one thing. To have no rainfall for a while and lake water drops, cool, yeah, that makes sense. But why would it rise? Now, if you saw the layout of this place, there are roads around it now, but there's a lot of stuff outside of those roads, like marshes and stuff. And whatever. We'll get into that a little later when we get on site, because when we get on site, you guys are going to see a little bit of a different. You guys are going to see it through a different, a different perspective. Uh, the Indians believed it to be the work of the Manitos, the great spirit of the lake. He says one study showed, however, that over 7 years in the early 1900s, the rainfall on Long Island was below the usual average by about 52 inches, yet the lake rose 7 feet. Then there were rumors of healing properties of the lake, supposedly started by a Brooklyn businesswoman who wanted to capitalize on the lake's appeal as a local tourist attraction in the 1900s. The guy even reportedly sold lake juice in small vials. Okay. And I found an old ad promoting the lake as a health resort that cured diseases, says Ebert. Okay, whatever. So whether you believe the lake will heal what ails you, or that a vengeful princess spirit is out there waiting to drown you, there's no denying that Lake Ronkonkoma is one of the Long Island most whispered about points of interest. So, unfortunately, a lot of this was what we heard just now was from a bunch of idiots with tools, right? Tools with tools. Well, I don't see any proof of this and that, and listen to the fucking lifeguard, right? That was there for 30 years. 32 years, 30 deaths. Listen to the natives. They're not building these huge Native American statues out of trees for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need to make that a folklore location. If anybody wanted to make it a profitable place, they could, because it's like a lake beach, and we don't have a lot of those. There's a park. It could be a really poppin' spot. It could be a really main attraction for locals, and it could be really profitable. But it's not, because we all know better. So, that being said, there's usually considered a range where you're kind of safe, right? Where the princess doesn't really want you anymore. She's searching for somebody in a certain age group, which is why a lot of these people tend to be young males. Uh, I'm pretty sure I'm safe because I'm getting old as dirt. So, Anyway, let me check up with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet. I did have something better lined up, but I had it in this phone and it didn't transfer to that phone. So we just went with something. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for bearing with me as I read all of that stuff. Unexplained Anthony, what's happening? Sarah Danielle, welcome. So did you guys like that or no? Was it boring? Blah, blah, blah. It was great. Okay, cool. I know, Dirt, young whippersnapper. Jeffrey, good to see you. So again, now where we're gonna go tonight? You liked it, good guys. Thank you. So there's a lot of things like this out here, and well, I shouldn't say a lot. That's one that's like really prominent. But a lot of times I'm dancing around the history, because I'm trying to preserve the location for the Sasquatch. And like there's so much history and Native American history too. That is fact. And right, so like if you listen to what we just listened to, you watch, right? This is what I talk about all the time. It's like somebody's stating something that's going on. And then the human brain and the human way starts to talk yourself out of it. Oh, look, so and so came so-and-so, he came with all his gear and his whole team. So I'll tell you right now about Long Island Paranormal Investigation Team, right? They are a group of like a huge group of people. It's just a ridiculously large group. And I don't really know what they do, to be honest with you. I looked into them once, right? And then I noticed it was kind of like, yeah, come one, come all, anybody can join. We have meet and greets in the parking lot, and we'll sign your shit and like this and that. And it seemed a little odd to me, but I'm not like that. You know, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna hold a convention of my own in a parking lot. Sorry, like, um, yeah. So anyway, maybe they're good people. What the hell do I know? I've never met them. But it seems like their group is way too big. Way too big. Most of the people that I work with, you don't even know who the hell they are. The teams I work with, most of you guys don't even know who they are. It's not about the glitz and the glam, right? It's about just putting your head down and making those connections, doing the work, whatever, however you want to put it. So again, where we go today is going to be it's going to be like a mermaid cove. Uh, a lot of fishermen, a lot of regular boating families, tubers, and regular locals. It sits near a very, very, very private and rich neighborhood. So this neighborhood goes up on this like plateau almost, right? There's like this like touristy town, and it's really fancy and nice, and even the houses around there are like super stupid expensive because you're in a port, you're on the water, you're on the North Shore, you're near a port, beautiful, beautiful place. It's basically like the Montauk, but by my house. And then you have this road that goes up and up and up and up and up, and then it goes in, and it's a gated community. They got their own police and police headquarters and all that shit because they have to be so protected, right? Because they're so rich. Anyway, somewhere down below that is supposedly this beautiful. Yeah, it's not supposedly, it's there. It's this beautiful, beautiful cove. Um, it looks like it's bluffs. It looks like it's bluffs. And it looks like so bluffs usually are only on the shore, right? Bluffs are usually only on the shore, and then the beach comes down and then it goes into the water. But this particular place has these land bridges that go out and then these huge high walls on the outside. Like, so it creates these big pools, or at least one big pool. Um, yeah. Right by me, Anthony. Not too far from me. This place I'm talking about now is about I don't know, a 20-minute drive, or give or take. I have to go very far north. I have to go all the way to the North Shore and then wind in and out and find it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. But Lake Ronkonkoma isn't far from me. That's not far from me either. That's a little bit west, and Lake Ronkonkoma is in the middle of the island, so pretty close to me too. It's all pretty close. Woo. So yeah, I'll talk to you offline if you want. Mike S, what's up, buddy? Mike Stone, good to see you, my friend. Guys, so for those of you who don't know, memberships are available. So if you ever think about in the future donating like $5 or above, please, think about hitting that membership because we're gonna do some fun stuff with you guys. Let's see where my messages are. It's me. It actually, it notified me that I was live. Raymond. So yeah, past lives, nice. Recalling past lives. Yeah, so that was really one of the, one or two of the main things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I was heading there, and then I doubled back because it was just too hot. So I will go there later on. Here's my question to you: would you rather me just do what we always do, kind of willy nilly, get there, see if there's a live stream available? Um, if not, if there's Anthony, what the hell? Thank you, bro. But if you want, become a member if you want, bro. That way you're not just wasting the sticker. You know what I mean? But thank you, bro. Appreciate that, my friend. Um, and then you also have the Montauk Monster. So let me show you one more thing. Mind you, guys, this was something I filmed in Montauk, right? This was something I filmed in Montauk, and it's what I believe is a Sasquatch, right? It's what I believe is a Sasquatch, but it was in the rocks, in the wake, right? So the wake of the waves on Montauk Point were crashing in there, and I'm taking pictures and videoing the bluffs, and I'm zooming in after, and I'm seeing different things, and what I notice is that there's what looks like a huge Sasquatch behind a big rock, ducked down, like kind of pretending to be a rock, but it's kind of almost hugging the rock, like right behind it. If you look, its hand is sticking out, right? But it's not what you would expect to see a regular hand look like. So now, oh, you did do a membership. Thank you, Aunt, bro. Thanks, bro. Good, good. I'm glad you did that. Okay, good. All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. All right, you did both. Thank you, Aunt, bro. Thanks, man. Well, welcome in, Anthony. Hey, Unidentified Sea Creatures. Welcome to the membership club. Oh, 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 oh. You are now part of the tribe, I guess. I don't know what the hell I called it. When I made that membership thing, guys, mind you, it was like probably a year ago. And then it just kept whatever. You know the story. I'm not going to keep getting into it. But it's here now. So thank you, guys. Um, yeah, let me see if I can find this thing and show you this guy's hands. Because it is crazy cool. I do believe it to be a Bigfoot, and I do believe it to be one that's adapted to water. So many pictures. I have a couple of the good ones I have sitting in in a couple of folders, but there's anything new. Anything new I'm so unorganized with. Sucks. Oh no, don't do it, buddy. Let's start. Alright, let's try cool stuff. There it is, cool stuff. Okay, so these were on the bluffs. This was one of them. I believe whoever sent this to me definitely put one of those amber type of filters on because it's glowing like crazy. And then let's see, we're going back to 2021. And then whatever that thing is, I'm not sure. Hang on. I'll try and get a good look at it. It's not gonna happen. So here's the one I was talking about anyway. Right there. What the hell? There. So if you notice, You notice that's its head. Shit. There's his head. That would be his shoulder, and his arm coming down. But that would be his other hand sticking out. If you notice right there, it looks like that hand right there is webbed, right? Almost like almost like he's got his hand in front of his face. It's kind of like coming out of the rock too. It's weird. I hope you can see what I mean. Like it's like it almost looks like three fingers or like two, but like it looks very webbed. At least that's what I think, you know. Now get your shine box. All right, thank you, Bob. Good to see you, brother. Thank you. Oh shit, I lost you guys. Oh yes. Okay, cool. Elementals go into the rocks and water. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what this thing is. Whatever it is. It's like yellow. I wish I could show it to you better. Now these are somebody's favorites. Somebody actually asked for these by request recently. Um, these like gatekeepers, these like glowing gatekeepers. It's like this one holds like a spear. There's two of them. This one looks like he's actually like mowing the lawn or some shit. But he looks like Iron Man a little bit. And then this one here is like you could see, and they're small. Keep in mind, these guys are very small. They are not like if I had to guess, they're like the size of my foot. You know, maybe I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but this is all really old stuff. But it's like my favorite stuff because it brings me back. You know. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. That's all I really got for now. Um, Man, I mean, we could go over pictures all day, but I hate doing it this way, like where I have to do it so like in such a ghetto fashion and hold the camera up to the phone, you know, hold the phone up to the screen. So we got the new flashlight. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, we got the new flashlight, which is really cool. It's a very heavy flashlight, but it's gonna come in handy. So I think maybe we'll go in the field again. I was debating on going back out there tonight and then into the campground, and then you can see a face on the shoulder area. Cool. And then I was thinking about going back, if not tomorrow. But problem here is not problem, not problem. I want to go and follow what I feel like I'm supposed to follow, and I want to go down to this mermaid place, whatever it is, and see what we could see. I don't know if it's mermaids. I'm just saying that's what I'm like. That's all I could think of, really. You know, I hope it's not like an evil siren or some shit. Maybe it's something cooler. I don't know, but we have to put ourselves there. We have to go there so we can see what it is. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm just being guided there. And I know it never fails, but I have no idea what we're gonna get. But when I went to go, I just started sweating my ass off, and I just said, forget it. I didn't make it far at all. From this morning, Bigfoot calling. Yes, I didn't finish it, but yes. Sorry. Yes, Danny. I forget what channel I was on. What time is the get together tonight? Um. Oh, you mean in the field? I don't. If I can, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Jeffrey. I don't want you to wait around because down there where I'm going, chances are there's gonna be a zero signal. So, either way, I'll run my camera so I include you guys, and I will premiere it. And plus, there's no chance in hell. I know this place is going to be beautiful. I know it, and I'm really excited about it. So, um, yeah, I'm not sure yet, buddy. But if I can go take a nap with Gunnar, I wish. Yeah, I wish. I have a couple of things I have to do outside. I gotta go run the bike and try and get the other one running. I got a few things, a few calls to make and shit. I'm definitely gonna get in the pool for a minute though, that's for sure. My stepdad just did a bunch of stuff with the pool. So it looks nice. It looks nice. I believe in them too. It's not even a doubt for me because it's like a common thing here. You know what I mean? As an islander in a fishing community, um, it's just a common thing. And like I forget that this is just weird. It's like folklore and it's I forget that people don't just buy into it, you know what I mean? I just forget. That's not how I am. Yeah, that documentary was really entertaining, RG. I mean, really entertaining. The first hour really had me hooked. The second hour really had me hooked, and then of course, right after all that kind of shit goes out, they start debunking this and debunking that, and that was fake, and that was fake, and then no matter what, you have to sit there afterwards and say, well, was the whole thing bullshit, or was it legit, and they're just talking bad about it because it was so good, or is this just critics, or is this just people's opinion? Is this like drives me nuts, man? But anyway, it was, if nothing else, it was amazing. It was done so well, bro. Really well. All right, guys. As always, thank you. Yeah, I know. That's for sure, bro. As always, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate those of you who were able to make it through on short notice. Oh, I can't thank you all enough, really. Anthony from Unidentified as Sport, thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna call you in a couple minutes if you're still there. Um, thank you for the super sticker and becoming a member. The members, thank you all so much. Then the subscribers who have hit the like, that means the world to me. Thank you all so much. Please leave a comment after, if you can. If anybody has time after we're done here, if you could just hang around after we hit end and just even if you just write like "cool job, great show," blah blah, whatever. It's good. It really helps out. So yeah. That being said, thank you all so much. Love you. Blessings. There he is. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Anthony. You won't regret it. Judy, it was great to see you, Judy. It's been a little while. I worry about people when I don't see them around. I'm happy you popped in. Enjoyed the story. Great, guys. Thank you so much. No, thanks, guys. Danny, thank you for being awesome with this mod stuff. Linda, you know you're the best. Thank you, RG. Great job putting up with Miss Linda. You guys are awesome. All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm out.